Hello everyone. We are going here for class 8th maths. In part 2 of practice at 8.3, we'll be solving question number 4, 5 and 6. Let's start with the question 4 of exercise 8.3. The ratio of consecutive angles of quadrilateral is 1 is to 2 is to 3 is to 4. Find the measure of its each angle and write the reason what type of quadrilateral it is. So, the rough diagram will draw. This can be any of the quadrilateral. Name it as A, B, C and D. So let's start with the solution. We have drawn the rough figure showing the angles of the quadrilateral. So let quadrilateral ABCD be the given quadrilateral. Its ratios, consecutive angles ratio is given. So the ratio of consecutive angle is the ratio of consecutive angles are 1 is to 2 is to 3 is to 4. Let the common multiple, we'll consider the common multiple for all the angles. Let the common multiple be x. So it will be, keep it as a, 1 for measure of angle A. So it will be, therefore measure of angle A will be equal to 1x, means x degree. Measure of angle B means 2x. So measure of angle B as 2x degree. In the same way, measure of angle C as 3x degree and measure of angle D as 4x degree. Now the property says that the sum of measure of all the angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. Write the same property here. The sum of the measure of all angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. Therefore, measure of angle A plus measure of angle B plus measure of angle C and plus measure of angle D will be equal to 360 degree. Now we have considered measure of angle A as x degree. So write instead measure of angle A as x degree plus measure of angle B 2x degree plus measure of angle C 3x degree plus measure of angle D 4x degree equals to 360 degree. Take the sum of all this. 4 plus 3, 7, 7 plus 2, 9 plus nothing, no number means 1. So it gets 10. So addition of all the numbers are 10. X common, write once. So 10x degree is equals to 360 degree. 360 degree. X will be as it is equals to 360 will also be as it is. This 10 comes to the opposite side. Changing the sign means it will come down as division. Now solve it. This 0 cancels. Remains is 36. So you got x as 36 degree. Now we can find it easily. Measure of angle A we wrote as x degree. That means x is 36. So measure of angle A you got as 36 degree. Go for measure of angle B now. Measure of angle B will be equal to what was its degree? 2x degree. So 2x degree means 2 into the value of x, that is 36. So 2 into 36 how much? 72. 2 degree. Multiply this, so you will get 72 degree. Measure of angle C. C was 3x degree. 3x degree. It means 3 into value of x. X is 36. So 3 into 36 will be 108 degree. Measure of angle D was 4x degree. 4x degree. It means 4 into x, that is 36. So 4 into 36 you will get 144 degree. After observing the measure of all the angles, we can say that all the angles are different. All the angles measures differently. Therefore, it can either be parallelogram or trapezium. So we have to find whether it is parallelogram or trapezium. How will we find it? If the measure of interior angle is 180 degree, it will be parallelogram. So check it whether the interior angle sum is 180 degree. We'll see for A and B angles first. So take the total of measure of angle A and measure of angle B. So measure of angle A plus measure of angle B will be how much? A is 36 degree plus B is 72 degree. What will be its sum? It will be 108. So we got the answer that the measure of interior angles is not 180 degree. Therefore, the given quadrilateral is not parallelogram, but it is trapezium. And it will be trapezium when two of the sides will not be parallel. So measure of angle A, B, the sum of it was 108. We'll check for B and C. Measure of angle B plus measure of angle C. How much is B? 72. C is 108. Take the sum of it. It will be 180. So measure of this two angle is 180, but measure of this two interior angle is 108. It means this is not 180. Measure of angle A plus measure of angle A plus measure of angle B is not equal to 180 degree. So we can say these two lines will not be parallel. Side AB is not parallel to side DC. Therefore, quadrilateral ABCD is trapezium. How? Because one pair of opposite side of trapezium is parallel and another pair of opposite sides of trapezium is not parallel. So in this way, this quadrilateral be trapezium. Question 5 is construct quadrilateral BARC such that. So we'll go for a rough diagram of quadrilateral BARC, in which length of BA will be equal to BC, that is 4.2 centimeters. So BA will be 4.2 centimeters and BC, this will also be 4.2 centimeters. Length of AC 6 centimeters. AC is the diagonal, it will be 6 centimeters, and AR and CR will be equal, that is 5.6 centimeters. AR 5.6 centimeters, CR 5.6 centimeters. Okay, so let's start with the AR side, that is 5.6 centimeters. 5.6 means starting from 0 till 5.6 here. 5 and then small 6 points. So it will be 5.6 length side, and we'll name it as AR. Name it as AR, and it measures 5.6 centimeters. Now we can get vertex C easily, as it measures 5.6 centimeters from vertex R and 6 centimeters from vertex A. So we'll go for vertex C first. How? Take 5.6 centimeters in the compass. 5.6 means till here, 5 and small points till 6. So it measures 5.6 now. Keeping on vertex R, this is my vertex R. Keeping on it, I'll draw an arc 5.6 centimeters. Now, this measure we got. We have to go for 6 centimeters from vertex A. So take 6 centimeters in the compass. This will be my 6 centimeters. Keeping on vertex A, I'll cut this arc. So the intersecting point will be my point C. Joint this intersecting point with vertex R and with vertex A. Name this intersecting point as C. Now we have to go for vertex B. How will we go? From vertex C, we will take 4.2 centimeters, and from vertex A will take 4.2 centimeters. Okay, I'll go from vertex A first. It measures 4.2 centimeters. So again, taking a scale and compass, I'll go for 4.2 centimeters measurement in the compass. 4.2. 4.2 measures from vertex A. So therefore, keeping on vertex A, I'll draw an arc. Again the same measurement from vertex C, 4.2. So I do have 4.2 centimeters in this. Keeping on vertex C, I'll cut this arc. I'll intersect this arc. So the intersecting point that we got is nothing but vertex C. But I'll join it first. Join this intersecting point with vertex A and C. Name this intersecting point as B. Now write all the measurements. AB is 4.2 centimeters. So 4.2 centimeters. BC is 4.2 again. Write 4.2 centimeters. AC was 6 centimeters. And CR 5.6 centimeters. Okay. So this is the construction. This is the construction of the quadrilateral required. Let's start with question 6 now. Construct quadrilateral PQRS such that, first we'll go for a rough diagram of quadrilateral PQRS. In that, length of PQ 3.5 centimeters, PQ 3.5 centimeters, QR 5.6, QR's length is 5.6 centimeters, RS 3.5, RS is this 3.5 centimeters, and measure of angle Q is 110. This is Q 110 degree. Measure of angle R 70 degree. So this is 70 degree. Now start the construction. Apart from it, the next question asked, we'll see it later. First we'll go for the construction. First we'll go for side QR's construction, which measures 5.6 centimeters. I'll use the scale 5.6 starting from 0 till 5.1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Small 6 lines. So this will be the side QR. Name it as QR, which measures 5.6 centimeters. Now on both the vertex the angles measurement is given. So using protractor, I'll go for vertex Q. I'll go for 110 degree angle, keeping the protractor properly on vertex Q. 110, that means starting from 0 I'll go for 100 and 110. So 110, I'll mark it up here using the scale. I'll join the marked point and vertex Q. I'll extend the line. It measures 110 degree. Now keeping the protractor on R, 70 degree. Keep the protractor properly on the vertex R. Count for 70 degree. As we have kept on R, we'll start counting from this 0. So 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Using the pencil, I'll mark on 70. Joint vertex R and the marked point, this. Extend the line. This measures 70 degree. Now from R till S, 3.5 centimeters. Use the compass. Get 3.5 centimeters, measure in it. This measures 3.5 centimeters. Keeping on vertex R, make an arc on the same line. So the marked is point S. This measures 3.5 centimeters. Write it down as RS. RS measures 3.5 centimeters. Now P to Q, the length is 3.5 centimeters. So take in the compass 3.5 centimeters. It was taken before. Keep it on vertex Q. Get an arc on this line. Now the point that we got is nothing but point P. So we got P and S now. We can join it. Join P and S. In this way. Write the length of PQ, that is 3.5 centimeters. 3.5 centimeters. So this is the required quadrilateral which was asked in the question. The another question asked in this same is, if it is given that quadrilateral PQRS is parallelogram, which type of information is unnecessary? So if it is said that this is the parallelogram, so out of the given information, which is unnecessary information? It is actually possible to construct the parallelogram if the adjacent sides and the included angles measurement is given. So it becomes easy to prepare the parallelogram when the adjacent sides length and the angle in between its measurement is given. Therefore, which information is unnecessary? You can say the 70 degree and this 3.5 centimeters information is unnecessary. How will we write it? We'll write it here: if quadrilateral PQRS is a parallelogram, then the information angle SRQ, it was mentioned that it is 70 degrees. So this angle is this information is unnecessary, means angle R's information is unnecessary. Angle R 70 degree, and one more, SR's length, this RS length, and length of RS is equals to 3.5 centimeters. So all this information is unnecessary. Okay, that's it about this question and all this practice set. Thank you.